Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. So today this is March 2023's paper pumpkin called 10 Years of Growth. This is video number 13, part 3. And let's finish her up, okay? This is the last project for this paper pumpkin kit, and then I'll do my paper pumpkin review. This is the fire sheet instruction sheet for paper pumpkin. Y'all have seen this, I'm sure, many times. Y'all know I don't do them. I do my own thing and I like doing that. So not that they're great, don't get me wrong, they're great. It's just I want to show you something different. And I want to show you different almost every single video, just to get you to think outside of the normal parameters of the kit. So this is a stained glass theme for April. And this is, we're right here on part 3. So what are we using? Well, we're using a happy that I have left, trying to use it all up. These two little firm bits we're going to cut down and use. We have a piece that was half of one of the two card bases that is 3 3/4 by 5 for the inside of our kit. I'm going to pop that right here of our card. We have a belly band, which is, yes, soft suede. So soft suede, it is 2 1/8 by 11. It is scored at 2 1/8 and at 6 5/16, so it will fit around my card. We have a 2-inch strip by 4-inch strip of crumb cake embossed with that timber embossing folder, and we have a piece of shaded spruce. My last piece, I got little bits of little stuff in my little folder, 4 by 5 1/4. And then, of course, this is for the inside of the card. So let's get started and put our card together. We are going to start by stamping. Yes, we are. We're going to do that in the Whisper White. We're going to use that Q-tip technique, as I call it. Just something that came from me. I was playing around. So we're going to walk our stamp up by stamping again all the way up the sides. So just along the sides and then top and bottom. Trying not to smear it. So a little bit there and a little bit at the top. Then I'm going to take my little Q-tip I've been using. I'm going to do the other end this time. Dip it in, just tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to start tapping all over this. And I want to show you. See how big that one is and how small that one is? That's by the force you use to push down. So barely tap anything and it gives you a small one. Really push down, you get a big dot. Really cool. Don't know why, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do this, but it's sure going to be one of my go-tos. Let's see. And if you get too much, flip it over and do the other side. So I want to put a little bit right there, and much of this won't see. So let's do a little bit right there. So I think we are going to be all done with that Q-tip. Thank you for your service. We are done with the Whisper White. I'm going to set this now up and away and bring in that piece of crumb cake embossed with the timber embossing folder. And we are going to sponge up the entire piece. You can do this, move it in circles, go up and down. However you want to cover it in ink, you could use a blending brush. It's up to you. I am using what I have. This will all tie the entire card in. All right. Stick that with my other sponge daubers to get put away. We are done with that now. This is my belly band for my card. And we are going to put this on the front. And am I going to do that with, excuse me, right in the center. So let's go ahead and do that with some wet glue. Really want to get this over quite a bit of the surface. And it's the size that it is because of the happy that we're using. I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to smooth out that glue underneath there. And I'm going to turn it over and really give it a nice pressing down. There, that's well and adhered. So next you can see I got little glue dots all over the back of my happy. My happy is going to go like so, but I'm going to take these bits and I'm going to cut them up. I only really want, if I can pick it up, I only want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe just 5, but I'm going to cut this here and see. Yep, I only want that much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 6 of this is what I want. And I should really get my little IV bottle, but we'll see if I can do it with this blunt tip of the glue here. No, I don't like that at all. I just don't, sorry. Don't like it. Not for this little tiny bit. And I want this to stay down. So I'm putting glue on almost every single leaf of this fern. Now I know that I want this one, I want that to come all the way off type deal, like right there. Yikes. Okay. Next, we're going to cut this other one a little bit farther down to the 7th one, I guess. And we're going to put this one going this direction. That will do it. Oops, let me wipe the tip of my bottle off. So just making sure I get it well and adhered. So making sure I get that stem part up to the edge. Oh, do like that. You can see this. Now these, what can I do with this? I could, do I even want to use it is the question. Not sure. That was my dilemma earlier. Do I want to put it, it's just too big. Nope, we're not using it. I just want that little hint. So now the fun part is to take all these little backings off. At least I got them all on there, right? Already. So fun part is to pop all those off. The happy, I just thought they would work better than the glue in getting it adhered to the embossed piece of crumb cake. As these little backings now will forever follow me everywhere. This one needs to get folded over a bit. And I put quite a bit on here because I want to make sure it stays. Boy, these are going to be everywhere. All right. Thank you, Gloria. So, put all of that over there and pop our happy in its place. Really cool. And it just says happy. I haven't decided to do anything else. This is our belly band. Let me move all of that over there. And let's bring in for the inside. We're going to need this. We are going to do a little bit of sponging. So I need my shaded spruce. Bring my little tray in here. We're going to start with shaded spruce, and of course I have it at the very bottom. I'm like, where are my stencils that I used from this kit? And there's my old olive. So here we go. We're going to do some stenciling to tie this all in. So that one's the wrong one. Shaded spruce first. Right here in the corner. Shouldn't take but a minute or two to do this. So there's our shaded spruce. Next we're going to come in with the old olive. No, garden green. Like, old olive is not the fern. The fern is garden green. So let's do that. Ooh, really pretty. And then last but not least will be our old olive. Really, really pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's turn it this way now. And let's do it again. So I think I can start with the old olive. We'll go backwards. So old olive right there. Then we're going to do, let's do the fern. Let's do the garden green there. So just being a little different. And we got to do the envelope. I do have an envelope for this card. It's my last envelope. So we're going to have to do this one more time, guys. Just so it's all really finished well. And I'm looking for the shaded spruce. Tap off first. Getting all that dimension from these layers of green. So that's for the inside. Wait, is that pretty? Gonna set that over there. And then for our envelope, we're gonna come in. Let's see. Right there. Don't want it quite in there. What color do I have? Still got the shaded spruce, making sure. So stamp off first. Daub off first. Just tying everything in as my whole desk shakes. We're going to go ahead and bring the garden green in. Oh, I could keep going with just doing this. I could make tons of cards doing this, but I don't have the time as I gotta get ready for a colonoscopy. And then we want some of this, like so, in old olive, which is right here. So, gonna bring that right there. And this is my finished project for this. Look, I got a little ink there. That happens. It's just been christened by me, right? Got my little touches of me everywhere. So I'm wiping my hands off for a second. So move. Please do not fall on the floor. So there's our envelope. This is done. Envelope's done. Let's put her together, right? Let me close the ink pads. They're bugging me. They're bugging me. And then we'll do the big reveal on how it all works. I just don't want them to fall off and hit something and ruin the whole entire project, which with my luck, it would happen. So here's our belly band. We're going to put this on when we get our card together. So our envelope's done. Here is from video number 1. This is from video, well, part 1, part 2, and this is going to be where they meet. Rather, this needs to go inside. So I'm going to add some glue to the outside of my card. I don't want to take it all the way to the score line, the fold, but just enough. Now I'm going to stand this one up, stand this one up, and I am going to put them together. It's not going to go quite to the score line. It is literally a hair's breadth from it. And you're going to see right there. But I want to make sure it is even. So flop, flip, flop. Really cool, huh? And where is our... This is our layer on the inside. I know there's not a crumb cake layer, but this was getting really, really thick, and I don't think we needed it. I just don't think it needed the crumb cake in it, but it does need the shaded spruce layer. And then we have our sentiment layer. It's so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. You can put whatever you want on the inside. I'm leaving it blank until I know what I need. But oh my gosh. Now we need some embellishments on this one. And I've saved that for the last until we get this done. So I need to put some score tape, some glue on this little smallest section of our belly band. So there's some. There's some. Then I'm going to add wet glue just for good measure. And let's see. Take this off. Gloria, this works so well. You have no idea. And I know I'm going to say that forever, but thank you. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to add a little bit of wet glue to it also. I want it to be adhered really, really well. So I'm going to start here. Okay. And it's just that fraction of a bit bigger. And then I'm going to bring this in. And there is our belly band. Ooh, glue was on my finger. We don't want that on this card. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Now I told you it's a tight fit, but you see it does slide. So my measurements are good, guys. It works. Let's add some embellishments. Let's see what we've been using. These. I could add some down here because it's already thick enough. Might as well go with it, right? Just continue on. So let's go ahead and add a few little stones. That one. This one. This little one. Didn't use this one. All right, we're going to add that little bit of sea glass. Now I'm going to use these blue ones for up here. I'm going to take, let's see, I think I'm going to put one here and one there. Don't think so. I know I'm going to do that. So here's one. Here's two. And I kind of want one now right here. Now on here, do we need anything? Do we need anything? No. Am I going to put something on them? You know I am. I'm going to put these right here on the fern, just because I have some on the inside. And this is my showstopper, if you will, for the end of my March 2020's paper pumpkin kit. I'm going to show you. It says happy. This can be happy birthday. I actually have 2 little sentiment strips that are left. I have used everything in this kit. That's all I have left, and those will go in my scrap pile, my white thing. But oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I love that it's very subtle on the front, very flat, except for our little blue rhinestones which tie it in. You open up to this pop of color on the inside. We're going to add some Wink of Stella here. And then we have a beautiful point. You could put photos here. You could do so much more with this, but it wasn't that difficult to do, guys. It really, really wasn't. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for encouraging me with your comments, your kindness, and it means the world to me. Getting up every day and coming up with something that I want to share with the rest of you, that some of you have even told me you were going to try some of the things I have created. You have no idea what that does for me. It is the best gift of all, and some of the best gifts in life are the ones that we give others freely. And you guys do that by subscribing to my channel, commenting. This is never about a business for me. This is about me sharing something I love to do with the rest of you. And if it ever becomes more business orientated, then I need to quit, because that's not why I put so much time and effort into this. It's because I love what I'm doing. I really, really do. I don't need to be a millionaire. I don't need to make any money. I'm retired. Not that I have a whole lot of money to begin with, but that connection, sharing with you this creativity, is the biggest gift of all. And I feel so fortunate, and I want to thank each and every one of you. So with that said, please come back and visit me in my Wonderland, okay? Bye-bye now.